pa pa ella, ella, pa 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 ella, pa 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 ella, ella.
Thanks for joining the show. This is Locally Louisiana, and I am your host, Kaniqua. Now, we've got a lot on our plate today, so let's kick things off with our to-dos and things to get into. And we start in Cajun country, where the Heyman Center is hosting Phantom of the Opera. But here's the thing. It's a youth group stage production. That's right, this version of Andrew Lloyd Webber's masterpiece is specifically aimed at kids from 4 to 18. The show will be March 22nd. Log on to cytlafayette.org for more information. Let's stick around in Acadiana for another item on the to-do list. Thursday, March 20th, Lafayette's North Regional Library is hosting Teen Lego Lab. Now, they say this is targeted for teens, but hey, you might find me out there building the next great Lego landmark, okay? Especially if they've got one that's Avengers Lego sets. I love Avengers. Check out the QR code on your screen for more details. Now, let's wrap up our list by looking at March 27th through the 29th. It's the New Orleans Book Festival at Tulane University. Y'all, this is a 3-day in-person literary celebration featuring more than 100 national, regional, and local authors, including some of the nation's favorite bestsellers. And oh yeah, it's free 99. I love free 99. The website for more info, bookfest.tulane.edu. Get ready to get dirty. Up next on Locally Louisiana, we're putting our spotlight on the mud. Why is mud so important? We'll find out when we come back here on Your View. Parents, let me ask you a question. Do you let your kids play in the mud? Well, what if I told you there is an event coming up where getting covered in mud is a good thing? I'm not messing around. The Louisiana Children's Museum wants you to get messy. And here to explain is Stephanie Aubert, the museum's Sustainability Learning Director. Stephanie, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Kaniqua. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes! Oh my goodness. Mud. Okay?
Mud.
So, what is the Mud Fest and when is this happening?
Okay, it is happening Saturday, April 5th, 2025. It's the 4th annual. It's right in City Park across the lagoon from the Louisiana Children's Museum.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so why is the focus mud? Like is there some educational significance in mud?
Oh my goodness, absolutely. So first of all, the event started with 80 yards or 4 dump truck loads of mud. And so it kind of speaks for itself. It's great for kids to get in the mud and get messy in a safe, controlled environment where they're learning to enjoy nature and really kind of get their hands in the dirt. So in Louisiana, as we know, many of our habitats, our coastal and wetland habitats are made of mud. Many of our grown-ups have careers that are involved getting dirty. So it's really a celebration of the natural environment, all of the careers that come into play, and so just, cool.
And then they get to touch it, they get to feel it, fine motor skills,
exactly.
sensory skills.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Absolutely.
Now, will they be learning just a little bit about the ecosystem while they're playing in the mud, or is there a couple of things they're going to learn while they're playing?
Sure. So aside from the mud pile, we have some community partners coming in and joining us in our Muducation station.
Muducation! I love that.
So this year we are doing the Mudder Run for the 2nd year in a row. It's bigger and better than last year, okay? Kids can jump, crawl, and hop their way through a muddy obstacle course designed just for them. We have our Kid Wash, so think car wash, but designed for people and children. I love that. Mudducation Station this year is going to involve STEM NOLA. They're coming in with several activities. Rick Rack is coming in, and they are taking over and hosting our studio in the mud, where visitors can make their mark with mud as the medium.
Oh, that's so cool.
Turtle Cove Environmental Research Center is going to be there with some interactive activities. Ivy Waste is going to be joining us. We have 2 stages of entertainment this year.
Okay, so hold that one. Who are some of the performers, and like, who are some of, you were talking about some of the community partners involved, but like, who are the performers that are coming out?
Okay, we are really excited. Sun Pie Barnes and the Louisiana Sunspots are coming out again. We have School of Rock joining us. Youth musicians coming out, taking the stage. Greyhawk Perkins is bringing his indigenous storytelling to us again, his tribal storytelling. But this year he's bringing his band along. We have an improvisational group from Tulane coming in. It's going to be completely interactive experience for families. We've got Stilt Walker again, and every day we have more and more people signing up. The playlist or the entertainment is curated by our culture and heritage director, so it's going to be uniquely New Orleans, uniquely Louisiana, and there's going to be something for everyone.
Oh my goodness, this sounds so exciting, y'all. I'm so excited about it. Now, what new activities can families look forward to this year? I know you were saying that, you know, you've got the obstacle course, you have like the indigenous cultures coming, but they're bringing a band. Is it going to be like the percussions or cool stuff like that they're bringing with them?
Oh, absolutely. So there's going to be some interactive percussion experiences. Because Rick Rack is coming in and taking on Studio in the Mud, we have a really large, expansive area of muddy artistic activities. So that's going to be completely new and really exciting. We are going to be doing a lot with animal tracks this year, where kids can learn how to identify animal tracks of animals and wildlife from Louisiana.
That is exciting. Oh my goodness. Now, should families, what do you think families should know before they attend? Are there any things that they maybe should bring with them or prepare for?
Oh, this is a great question. Yes. I'm so glad you asked. So the event is rain or shine. Families should plan to wear clothes and shoes. They don't mind getting muddy.
Okay.
Bring along sunblock, because the last couple of years have been beautiful. Certainly water to stay hydrated, a picnic lunch, towels, things to spend the day picnicking.
Yeah.
There's lots of areas for families to spread out and enjoy and kind of formulate their own little area. Also, it's probably a good thing to get tickets in advance. They go on sale March 7th. We do intend on selling out this year, so we really want to make sure folks who want to be there get there. So plan to get your tickets ahead of time.
Yes.
That way you don't show up and get disappointed.
Now, there's a question before we dive into the tickets and stuff, and where to get them.
Sure.
Are there stations where you can wash off from all of the mud, or do you need to plan to take the mud home with you?
That's a great question. This year we are setting up a changing area, and then our kid wash is designed to
wash them off
in a fun, exciting way.
Goodness.
Yes.
See, it circles back around, everybody. I love that. Okay, so tickets. Where can they find tickets? Are there separate prices for tickets, whereas in advance or at the door? I know you're planning on selling out, but just in case, let us know where to find the tickets, and also where to find y'all moving forward.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so hop on our website, lcm.org, and you'll find the tickets, and there are different prices. For LCM members, the tickets are $14 per person. General admission is $22 a person, and if families qualify for Museums for All program, the tickets are $10 each.
Nice.
So, and then that's up to four people per family.
Okay.
So there's that, and then we really encourage folks to follow us. Our social media handle is Louisiana Kids. So follow along, because you will find lots of fun and exciting announcements leading up to the event, because we're adding new activities and surprises every day.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Listen, you have to be here for this Mud Fest. Y'all go out there, check it out. Stephanie, oh my God, what a pleasure it was to have you here. You are incredible.
Oh, thank you. It's so good to be here. I'm so excited. I'm sure you can tell.
Yes, and you should be. This is going to be an incredible event for families. Like, listen, we're in the times where we need to have something for the kids to do so they go sleep at night. So y'all go get in that mud. Stephanie, thank you so much for joining us today, and come back and see us again sometime.
I will.
Yay. Welcome back to Locally Louisiana. We'd like to remind you that March is Women's History Month, and one of our favorite New Orleans media personalities is here to discuss that with us. It's Anna Maria Beck of Viva Nola, the magazine that details everything that's going on in New Orleans' Latin community. Anna Maria, thank you so much for joining us yet again for another episode of Locally Louisiana. How have you been?
I've been good. Thank you for having me again. I love being here with you.
Of course. So what's been going on with Viva Nola lately? How's everything been going?
It's going great. We're still celebrating our Women History Month. We're celebrating those Latinas here making an impact in the community, going to different events, telling people what's going on in New Orleans. So wonderful.
Yes, I love that. Now, how exactly is Viva Nola celebrating Women's History Month?
Well, our issue is focused completely on celebrating women. So that's one way we're celebrating. And to close it out, we're having a wonderful brunch celebrating those women inspiring change. And that actually falls under the New Orleans Entrepreneur Week.
Wow.
So it's a whole celebration of women in power and women in business.
Now, can you give us an idea of when the issue is going to drop, that we can check out all of the amazing features that you're going to have in the edition?
The issue is out already.
It is?
So you can go around the city to different venues and find a physical copy, but always our digital issue is very popular, so it's easy to find it through our social media and our website, vivanolamag.com.
Yes, vivanolamag.com. Make sure you go over there and check out this edition. Now, how many women were you able to feature this month?
I think we have about 12 women. Or more, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, it's just, it's so wonderful to discover them because I didn't know about many of them. We had nominations going on, so people in the community actually nominated them, and that's how it came to be. This issue came to be that way with the input from the community.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I don't want to spoil too much of this edition, but what types of Latina women do you have? Like, I know you said entrepreneurs, or do we have like medical field? What types of women are we honoring this month?
Absolutely. We do have a doctor that's being featured. We also have people in the creative industry. We have people in the insurance, in the attorneys, legal industry. So all kinds of fields because we're everywhere.
Yes, everywhere you want to be. Exactly.
That's
I
right.
love that. I love that. And that edition is out now. So this brunch, I'm excited to hear a little bit more about the brunch. So tell me a little bit what we can expect from the brunch, any guest speakers. Tell us all about it.
Yes, so we have selected a few of the women that were featured on the magazine.
Really?
To do a panel to inspire all those others that are looking to be leaders in the community or to have their own businesses. So they're going to be doing a fun panel discussion during the brunch. And of course, it's a New Orleans inspired brunch. So you're going to have all your delicious food. It's going to be at Red Dog Diner. And it's Saturday, March 29th. And it starts, doors open at 10:30 a.m.
So is it going to be like a full brunch course, like courses, or is it going to kind of be maybe table style or buffet style?
No, we're going to have a dish that is going to be brought to the table. And while we mingle and we network and we eat and we have some drinks, we're going to be listening to inspiring stories as well. It's open to everybody. This is going to be in English, so you don't have to be Latina to participate. Anybody is welcome, but it's just a beautiful celebration of what we have here in the city, which also includes Latinas.
I love that. I mean, even if it wasn't in English, I'd just bring my little translator and just enjoy it with you all. That's incredible. So it's open to the public.
Absolutely.
So is it women only since it's like a woman's event, or can you bring your spouse or anyone?
Everybody who's comfortable being there can come. I anticipate there's going to be way more women.
Yes.
So if you're comfortable with that and you're a guy, you want to come, you are welcome to come.
Now, I know we talked about the skate party with the salsa dancing and the Latin music. Are we going to have any Latin music at the women's brunch?
Perhaps we'll have some Latin music in the background, of course.
I love it. Listen, even at brunch, you got to dance, because once the mimosas get in there, you're going to want to talk and mingle. And I love it.
Absolutely. We'll have that networking opportunity. And like I said, we want it to be a fun event.
Yes.
A little bit businessy, but not too much, because it's going to be a Saturday and it's just a fun event.
And you're celebrating so many amazing women, which is going to be awesome. Now, are there any other exciting things on the horizon for Viva Nola?
So we may be planning a 7-year celebration. Might be just like a happy hour, but the details are not worked out just yet.
Okay.
But if you follow us on our social media, you'll find out.
So 7 years, that is an incredible accomplishment. How do you feel about that?
I feel very proud.
Yes.
But I also can't believe it's been 7 years. It doesn't feel like that long, even though we had like the pandemic in between.
Yes.
And we had to start all over pretty much.
Yes.
But I mean, it feels like a great accomplishment to be able to celebrate a vibrant community that's part of New Orleans and Louisiana. And you know, we needed a little bit of that PR for our
Yes.
community, because sometimes we just hear bad things. So Viva Nola is there to really highlight and feature the positive contributions that Latinos in town are making.
I love that. I love that. To start a business 7 years ago and to be to survive a pandemic, let me say that
Yes.
for you, okay? And then to still be in a place where you can have so many amazing events. I really hope y'all can have that 7-year anniversary party. That would be amazing, because your accomplishments are worldwide, and I love that.
And of course, we're gonna have some music, so you can come and dance to some Latin music.
Hey, I'm with it. You let me know when it is, and I'll be there. Now, how can people, again, I just want to reiterate for everybody, how can they find the publication? Again, you said it earlier, but I want to make sure that they hear it before we get off.
So Latino-owned businesses, supermarkets around town, doctors' offices, and easiest way is the digital issue on vivanolamag.com. And also through the links on our social media, we'll sometimes showcase where the magazine
Yes.
is being delivered, so that way you'll know that for sure if you go to that location, you can find it there.
All right, and we will make sure that we put something up so everybody can see on the screen, so check that out. Anna Maria, listen, you are a vision and you're so accomplished, and you should really be proud of everything that you're doing and everything that you continue to do, because you have so much more to do moving forward, and it's going to be amazing.
Thank you so much for those words. I really appreciate them.
You're
And I
very
hope so.
welcome.
I hope we can grow and do more for our community.
You will. I know it. I know it. Thank you so much for coming again. And everybody, be on the lookout for publications about the Women's History Month brunch, Viva Nola.
Thank you.
When it comes to the addition of a new pet into your family home, there are many factors you need to consider. Do you know what questions to ask before an adoption? Well, if you don't, the friendly folks at Northshore Humane Society would be the experts to ask.
Hi, my name is Megan Haggerty. I'm the Director of Development for the Northshore Humane Society. Here at Northshore Humane, our goal is we are a true no-kill. We are a nonprofit organization, so we depend on our supporters in the community to help us run our facility. We have a full community vet clinic where we service about 60 animals a day, not just our shelter pets, but like I said, community, and we keep our costs very low so that everyone has access to the best care possible for their pets. We also have a shelter, which we are responsible and care for over 200 animals, both in foster care and at our site currently. So with that, we really depend on our volunteer staff. They are our backbone, our heart and soul here at the organization. We have a team of probably a couple hundred volunteers that come here daily. They help around whatever's needed. They walk dogs, they help feed animals, they work in admin, surgery, they even do laundry. So our volunteers mean a great deal to us. We pride ourselves on the fact that we talk to people when they come in to adopt animals. We ask you all these very important questions. Do you have a fence in your yard? What are your intentions with the animal? What's going to be best for you? And with that, we have a very low return rate. It's important to ask yourself these questions and for us to ask you these questions prior to adoption. Believe me, our shelter animals are so deserving and just want their forever home. So if it's as a gift, that's wonderful, as long as you realize and appreciate the commitment that goes along with that. Northshore Humane Society is located in Covington off Harrison Avenue. But for those of you who have been here for a very long time, you might know it better as Dog Pound Road. Please come by anytime. We are open 9 to 5. And our adoption staff is here. We'd love to find you your perfect companion and give you that new family member.
Friends, I want to thank you for spending your time with us here today. Locally, Louisiana has always been a place for us to share cool stories and events with you. But as much as I hate to say it, and I have to say it, this will be our final show. All good things must come to an end, right? But the good news is you can find all of our previous shows online. So if you want to binge watch me and all of our other episodes or any other amazing episodes that YourView has to offer, just head over to watch.yourview.com. So until we see each other again, be kind to one another, be good to one another, and love one another. And I'll see you online. Bye, y'all.